everybody, this is Gary from Gary Paints It. Hey, welcome to my channel. Before we do anything else, if you like the channel or you want to share it with friends, whatever, please like, subscribe, click on that notification bell so you get the latest video. Anyway, on this channel, we're going to do some painting of, I like classic cars. I've been painting classic cars for about the last 5 years and enjoy doing that very much. Thought maybe I'd show you what I have learned and know with you so you too can do the same thing. Hey, even if you don't like classic cars, you can apply what I'm going to show you to anything. Mainly we'll be painting today on a piece of masonite, 12 by 24. We're going to do a picture of a 1964 Chevrolet Impala. And we're going to get right to that, but before we do that, I want to tell you that I appreciate you coming to my channel, and if you like what you see here, share it with your friends. Maybe you know someone that has a classic car. Hey, you know what I was thinking, maybe if we get enough people interested in this, you have a classic car, you send me a picture. We'll do it right here on this channel, and everybody can see your car and see the painting develop as it goes along. Anyway, without any further ado, let's just jump right to it. We're going to start with taking a photograph. I work from photographs, and photographs that I've taken, maybe, or photographs that I find on the internet even. You can do it with just about anything, actually. I'm about done talking. I don't like doing this. Anyway, we're going to jump right to that. First thing we're going to do is take our photograph. We're going to do what we call a grid system for enlargement. We're going to draw a grid on the photograph, and then we're going to draw a larger grid on the canvas or whatever we're painting on. Then we're going to transfer that image one square at a time. It's very simple. Anybody can do it. If you'd like to get started doing that, just follow along and do what I do. Hey, my way isn't the only way, it's just the way that I approach it. And anyway, that's what we're going to be doing today. So let's start with our picture. Okay, before we begin, you can see what I've done here is shown the actual photograph, that's what's on top, and the painting that I actually did from this photograph at another time. But you can see the difference between the two. One has a background of what was the original background in the top photo, but in the painting below, you'll see that I put it in front of an old Gulf service station. And so what I'm going to do is show you how you can change the background into whatever you want through a series of steps. I use the Paint.net program to uh, remove the background. And when I take that saved image into Word, Microsoft Word, I'm able to make that what I would have made into a solid background. I'll make that into a transparent background. Then I can superimpose the car in front of whatever background photo or image that I have. And so you can do that if you're halfway knowledgeable on using a computer. If you can work with Paint.net or Microsoft Word, it's not difficult to do. And I'll walk you through that step. I may do that in a time lapse, but anyway, let's just see how that goes. And hopefully it'll help you, create interesting backgrounds for your paintings as well. Okay, here I am in Paint.net. And what I'm going to do, this is the original photograph. I'm going to go over here and select line curve, and then I'm going to go up here and select the size. Now I'll probably maybe make it a 25. Then I'm going to go down here and pick a color. I need to pick a color that is not in the photograph. So I will just pick maybe this red color. And then when I hold my mouse down, I will be able to draw a line. Now that line is not nearly big enough, so what I'm going to do is go up here and undo that. And I'll select a bigger size line. Let's just go up to maybe 50. Then what I want to do is I'm going to zoom in on this photo. And I'm going to take and make this background a solid color. I'm going to leave the pavement as it is. So I'm going to start about here and fill in this background. So let me zoom in. So I'll go up here to view, zoom in, and make it bigger so I can see what I'm doing easy. And then I will start. So I've got my line here, got my size on 50, I got my red color picked, and now I can start making lines. What I'm going to do basically is maybe start about right here and take this over to the edge of that bumper, and then I'll make another line here. And basically what I'm doing is outlining this car. Now on curves, you just take a straight line, go a little bit of ways from it, bring it down, go a little further, and basically I am just going to be working around this car, taking the background away from it. Now when I get into small areas like this, I can go up here and change the size of that to smaller. Let's just go maybe 10. And then I can zoom in, zoom in closer. And then I can fill those areas in a little more exact. What I'm going to do, I'm getting rid of the background. You can do this a variety of different ways, but this is the way I've chosen to do it. And what I'll do, I'm going to zoom out, and what I can do now is go to shape. I'll pick rectangle, and then I'll pick filled shape, and now it'll make a filled in box that I can quickly get rid of the background. I can do it a lot faster. So what I'm going to do is work my way around. Now see what I did? I covered up the part of that antenna right there. That's not a big deal. So let me go ahead and finish doing this real quick, and then we'll see where we go from there. Okay, now that I have pretty much eliminated the background, I just saw something else I need to do real quick. Well, we'll worry about that later. I need to work with this right here. But what I want to do is go ahead and save this. So I'll just save it as I'm going to save it as transparency. Okay, and we'll just go to save here. Okay, I'm in Microsoft Word, and what I've done is created a template that's 4 3/8 by 8 3/4, which is the same ratio proportion to the 12 by 24 piece of masonite that I'll be painting on. And what I want to do now is insert the photo of the background that I want behind this Impala. So I will do that and insert the photo of that service station that I want behind it. Then I want to go to insert the picture of the car that we created with the transparency. And so I'm going to go to it right here and insert that. Now you can't see it, it's behind everything, so I'll go here to wrap text, go down to in front of text like that, then I'll go up to color and go down to set transparent color, and when I click on this red, the background will become transparent. I'll position the car right about where I want it. Now you notice the car is in front of the grid. I want it behind the grid but in front of the service station. So what I'm going to do is go up here and send this car to the back, and then I'll go back up here to bring forward, and I'll bring it forward, and that puts the car in front of the service station. Now what I'll do is print this out, and then that'll be my starting point for my painting. Then all I have to do next is draw a larger grid on the painting surface. Hey, welcome to Artist Spotlight. This is where I'm going to put the spotlight on some of my work. I'll be showing you paintings. These paintings are for sale if you're interested in buying one of them. You can email me, look in the description box below, and you'll see my email right here as well. And if you're interested, just shoot me an email. Also, if you have work that you would like to show on this channel, I will be glad to spotlight your work on the Artist Spotlight. Today we're going to be looking at some paintings that I did of the cars on my favorite movie, American Graffiti. We have first we have the 51 Mercury Coupe that the Pharaohs drove, and then we have the white 56 T-Bird that you saw the blonde in, and then we have the 58 Edsel that Lori drove, and then we have the 58 Chevy that Steve Boander drove in the movie, and also Toad drove it around as well. And then we brings you to the bad, wicked 55 Chevy that Falfa drove. And then finally we have the 32 5-window coupe that Milner had, and did a couple of other pictures from that movie as well. Did the drag race and cruising. So those are the pictures I wanted to spotlight today on the Artist Spotlight. Don't forget, send me your work. I'll put it right here on this page, and we'll take a look at your work as well. So look at the email below and send it there. Okay, I found an alternative to creating a transparent background for doing the painting of a car. You go to Photopea.com. It's an online photo editing site, and if you go here and you open your picture from your computer, I'll click here, and then I will find my photo, which I'm going to use this one. It's actually the thumbnail for my, it's got lettering on it and a whole bunch of stuff, so we'll see if it takes it all away. So I'm going to go up here to select, and I don't know if you can see, there we go, maybe. And I'm going to go down to remove BG, remove background. I'll click on that, and it took away some of the background, so we're going to do it again. Select, remove background, and it says processing right here. And there it goes. It took away the background. So it didn't do the windows, inside the windows, but that's something a person could deal with. So now I will go to File. I'm going to export it. And I want to export it as a JPEG. And I will click Save. And you can see here it's downloading it to my computer. So I can now take that down and go to my file and go to downloads, and there's the transparent picture. Now I can insert that on my whatever background I choose, and that's a lot quicker and a lot simpler than the method I showed you, but it doesn't do every single thing, but it does most. So there you go. Okay, we're going to wrap it up right here. Today we selected our picture that we're going to be doing a painting of. We did where we removed the background and then superimposed it on top of another picture to create a different background. We printed that off and then we made a grid on top of it so that we can transfer that image from a smaller photograph to a larger painting surface. We're going to stop right here and tune in next time, part 2, and we'll start actually doing that painting. Thanks again for watching. Remember that God loves you and Jesus died for you. Thank you so much for watching.